authentication expired. Trying to change the title and whatnot. Changes were not saved. Try this again. The title is not right. There we go. Should be fine now. Need to remember to refresh the live dashboard page before editing next time. I think I've done that before. Yeet indeed. Alright, I'll have to pull up some scouting that we had done. So we played, our team during the regular season played both of these teams. We played Blue Barracudas last week, and we played Purple Team 3 weeks ago, I believe. Something like that. Yeah. Crumble 2018, Will it bot? Scouting for Blue Barracudas. Yeah, so I'm planning on casting one game for and we'll see how well I actually cast. I'm going to cast one game for Open League because they're starting at 7:30 Pacific time, and then no, I cannot be paid to spy on the other team. And then after this game, or even potentially midway through this game, I might switch off to the Draft League because they start at 8 p.m. So the teams that we have here, red team is going to be Blue Barracudas, and blue team is going to be Blue Barracudas, and red team is going to be the purple team, which I guess that's not that confusing. Blue versus purple. And they'll swap in between each game. So on the side of Blue Barracudas, we have Torini, Pressless, Rarl. We have Pressless being their jungle. He's played a lot of Nocturne. But he's also filled for the team, playing things like Yasuo and Ezreal, top and bot. Torimi is the support. He plays Rakan, Xerath. Yeah, Rarl was not on their team. Cordelia Cat, who we got here. Their mid laner plays a lot of Elcos. I think we might have forced him onto Lux last week, but I don't remember. Moving on to the other team while Blue Barracudas joins. Ah, we didn't actually scout purple team. I guess that was probably before we cared too much. We can take a look at their match history. So purple team, who they have on their roster? EB Miner. So Jonathan, I believe, was their AD carry. Scuzzy. Don't remember. Scuzzy's their jungler. Though EB Miner has jungled for them before. Interesting. It's because he's been playing a lot of Cho'Gath in the jungle. Not a very mobile champion. It's gonna be hard to come in on ganks. Very slow, low move speed. Ryle has been their mid laner, playing a variety of champions. Looks like so far I'm seeing the only. So he's played Syndra twice and Ori twice, but other than that, he's played a ton of different mid laners. He's played Riven mid, he's played Vlad, Swain, Victor. So I wonder if he has a lot of champion mastery or if it's just playing random stuff. EV Miner has been their top laner. He's played Zac. 3 games of Zac top, couple games of 4 games of Zac top, couple games of Gnar top. That is an interesting pick. And Almost Matt playing their support, almost always playing Velcos. Jaguar has been their mid/AD carry. He's played a lot of Poppy Bot, which I thought was interesting. It works out just because they tend to win all lanes, and so it doesn't really matter what they do anyway. They just get so far ahead that Poppy's a nuisance, and it's hard to really do anything as a concerted team effort. Let's see, they have 2 more players left, Windsor and Endorphins. So we'll see which one makes it. Looks like they invited Endorphins. Which, Endorphins was their top laner last time I saw. Endorphins also plays Poppy, so it's a flex pick for top. A lot of Mundo though. So we'll see. They the Blue Barracuda team, blue side team, tends to swap around a lot of roles, play a lot of really weird stuff. They've been winning. I think their record is flawless. Oh, they had 1 tie. No, Blue Barracudas. They lost one game. They lost to Project Draven, who is one of the other teams in the other semifinal match, playing tomorrow. So it's a pretty strong team on the blue side, Blue Barracudas. Purple team is also very strong. But we were able to take them down, so that's saying something. I'm gonna AFK for a few minutes since I have nobody to do friendly banter with. Just waiting on Endorphins at this moment. Very good. It looks like we're opting for client bans, so it's not going to take forever to roll through those. Sometimes you have to play a little bit of Jeopardy music to nudge people along for chat bans. It's annoying. So I think that red team is going to be banking on their ADC getting strong. If I recall correctly, he is their strongest player, and it's likely that they'll get outclassed near the lanes and the jungle by the blue Barracudas. So I'm interested in seeing if they put a little bit of jungle effort towards the bottom, if they put any resources that direction, but we'll see how it works out. And blue Barracudas have also been pretty strong in the bottom lane, so if they let the Poppy pick through, they could potentially be threatened by some really nasty dives. But we've also seen really annoying picks like Zillion and Xerath in the bottom lane, just completely denying the enemy team of farm. Again, blue Barracudas, they've played a lot of interesting things. Alright, so that's headed towards almost Matt, banning out their support so that he's just off his comfort. I'm pretty sure he's a one trick. Zoe also fairly annoying. Jaguar playing Zoe mid lane has been pretty impactful in the games that I've seen. Though he's also played at bot.
You will lose.
Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days trying to find a
So I think I did mention the mid laner for purple team playing Orianna, so that Malphite ban might have been just to deny a Wombo combo. And they might go for a Zac ban here as well. If
I want a turn.
Nope, Annie. Interesting. So by the power of op.gg, let's look at Rarl 92.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
He hasn't played a lot of Annie. I guess recently he played a little bit, but with not much success. Nocturne coming in for first pick, so they're trying to deny T-Scuzzy or just get it onto Pressless so that they can't ban it out. Okay, so they did get Rarl the Orianna. They probably swapped him up so that he could pick it, I imagine. He may not have all champs. So watching his spot may give us an idea of where he's going to be picking next game as well, if we watch next game. Janelle will be useful in denying dives and overall just keeping the team healthy during team fights. Ezreal bot lane. Wonder who they're going to send there. And there we go, T-Scuzzy on the Cho'Gath jungle.
I must not fall.
There was one Leona support team from Cordelia Cat. With Velko's gone, that was his second pick, I believe. So they might be counting on that.
You too will be judged.
I'm on to you.
Alright, so taking Morgana off the table, they're preventing somebody, they're preventing Morgana from just shielding Nocturne or Echo as they try to dive. Again, I'm not sure if I've seen Morgana banned or taken by Blue Barracudas, so it's overall just a ban that's throwing me off right now. Blitzcrank. Oh, alright. Is that Cordelia going for Blitzcrank? Or Torimi? Alright. Jinx locked in. It's looking like a decently solid team. Zach's going to be the ball carrier for purple team. I'm still not so sure about the Cho'Gath in the jungle, but we'll see how it goes. I think, again, Blue Barracudas is just going to try to win lanes, win game, and that Nocturne is just going to be a nuisance at 6. To attempt to get one of the lanes ahead, if they aren't already. Luckily, though, the purple team has Janna and Ori for shields and heals, so it might not be that effective of a dive. It's a shame. I'm not going to be counting all the Blitzcrank hooks. Whenever I play against Blitzcranks, I usually like to do that, just to tilt them a little bit. Especially if I play something like Sivir, so I'll try to catch them intentionally and I'll tell them how many I caught. The other thing that's kind of interesting here, Endorphins, I was mentioning, is has been playing their top lane, playing Mundo, and I forget what the other champion was, for the Blue Barracudas. And so I think this is going to be a pretty weak position, and they're just going to attempt to let him farm. Just playing something really safe. I'm surprised he didn't take teleport, but I guess given the recent nerfs from 5 to 6 minutes, maybe it's not as good anymore. Oh, crank the blitz. So the music was okay before. Alright, so we're probably going to get maybe about 10 minutes of this game before I switch over to the Draft League Game 1. Which we're not going to be able to see any fights with one item, but I think that's right around the level 6 mark, so maybe we'll see some interesting gameplay up to that point. And we're off. So again, I think that blue team is going to be overall outclassing the purple team in terms of individual player skill. It'll be interesting to see if we have purple team try to do something level 1 or not. Though they probably will not want to, given the Blitzcrank hook. We lost to Blue Barracudas. I think we lost to one other team, I forget who they were. I think we lost to Project Draven and Blue Barracudas, which are two of the teams that are in the semifinals right now in the playoffs. A minion or a shroom. I'm gonna kill the noise here as well. Okay, yeah, so it looks like blue team is going to be off to try to catch them going into Pixel Brush, and purple team is going to be looking for just a 5-point defense. It's not very much 5-point. This Jinx is going to be in a very dangerous position if she tries to go back into that blue jungle. They're very much just stacking up on the buff that they're attempting to get first, which I think is kind of interesting. They don't know if somebody could come in through Tribush. They don't know anything about where this team is. They might have seen that. Jinx might have seen them as she was here.
Minions have spawned.
But Blue Barracudas does have a ward down at purple team's blue side, so they know that Cho'Gath must be starting near his red, or at his red. They'll see him definitely starting red whenever Zac comes in with the slingshot or something. A little bit late top lane. Yep, sorry about that. And similarly, the purple team should know that Nocturne did start blue. Nocturne's deciding to skip his Raptors here, go straight for his blue buff. Actually, he's going directly towards topside scuttle. He thinks he's going to be able to duel the Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath pops a rupture and is able to get out. Not without taking a little bit of poke damage from Torime. Looks like Cho'Gath is going to go back for the scuttle. Interestingly enough. Nocturne smites away. Nocturne is going to have his help come first, and so flash out of T-Scuzzy there. But Swain is still going hard. Is he going to be able to get it? He's got the flash. First blood goes over to Torime. Zach does have flash still, so it's a late flash. He should have been able to get out a lot faster with a lot more health. He's going to have to back here and lose quite a bit of farm, quite a bit of XP. He should be behind. Unless he stays in lane and just believes in the passive. The right side of my stream is cropped? What? I don't believe so. That doesn't look like it. That does not appear to be the case. Can't see sums. That's your fault. I can see sums. Ooh. Blitzcrank gets the hook on the Jinx. Ezreal's gonna arcane shift in, but now he's getting pretty low. Jinx is gonna follow up. Ignite on the Jinx. Meanwhile, Nocturne comes in with the flash. He's going to get the fear, and that's going to be a kill going over to Nocturne. So Zach was able to heal up quite a bit there. Must have used his pot, and the extra healing from Dorn Shield probably helped out quite a bit. See, this is okay. Oh yeah. Now I can alt tab without affecting things. Yeah, I don't know why you think it's cropped out. I'm looking at the stream. I'm watching it myself. And there's no cropping whatsoever. Zach brought in with the never move. Gonna be taken down pretty far. Torime came back with a catalyst, so he's going to have quite a bit of sustain now. Again with the never move. This Zach just keeps giving him the stacks. Zach slingshot in. Silence from the Cho'Gath. Is he going to get the rupture? Oh, the never move once more. But Zach's passive is up, so that's okay. T-Scuzzy walking into the minions. Minions OP. Waiting for the never move C to come back online top. Blitzcrank's running straight at Jinx. Knows that she doesn't have flash anymore. Nocturne going hard, and they're going to have to give it up. I think, did Blitz not actually have the mana for the stun there? Or for the knockup? Oh, he walked in with a knockup. Yep.
Hello.
Hey. Who's this?
Devin.
Hey. Are you? Which match are you watching? I'm currently watching the Open League match, but I'm going to be moving over shortly to Draft League.
I'm not watching any match right now. I did want to watch the draft league.
Cool.
Oh, I can just spectate you. Perfect. Oh, actually, I can't spectate. I'm spectating.
I'm trying to think if you'd have anybody on this. Like T-Scuzzy, Rarl, Jonathan ASTF.
Oh, I have Rural on mine.
You might be able to spec through him.
Yep. Are they playing all 5 tonight?
I forget. One of the teams was going to attempt to play all 5. I don't remember what the Open League team was going to do. So I think Zach forgets that Swain's ultimate is not going to be cancelled by being picked up and moved across the map.
Oh.
Nocturne comes up pre-6 and is able to secure the kill. So it seems T-Scuzzy's been babying the Zach quite a bit. I really would have liked to have seen him bottom a little more. The Blitzcrank and Ezreal have been up a little bit past midway, but again, the Cho'Gath just doesn't have the mobility. He would have to path pretty much behind, in front of the blue team's red buff, back through Tribush in order to get a reasonable gank.
Are you casting this?
Yeah.
Like, are you streaming it as well?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Probably. I can also move out of Peanut Gallery if that would make more sense.
Oh, no, you're good.
Nocturne ults mid, where he gets collapsed on, and she's down for the count. Didn't have a chance. She didn't use her ult, which was interesting. That can be used to pull them off of her, just slightly. It might have helped her to stay alive. I did not see her flash usage, though. Alright, we're at the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to exit out of here. We saw enough. I think this is going to go the way of Blue Barracudas pretty handedly, as assumed before the game started. Alright. So let's go find... So it's going to be Heart of Gold versus Cancel Project Draven.
Can you send me an invite?
Yeah. Let's see. And there's nobody here. I guess I could invite them. There we go. All right, so for this we have Team Rip Heart of Gold is going to be starting blue side, and Cancel Project Draven is going to be starting on the red side. There we go. Alright, and back to the musics. No, we're not playing with pots.
Change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh, something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone.
Alright, I'm not familiar with either of these teams. Very much. So I know Hank D from the past couple of years, he's an old Diamond player. I think he was an ADC main last year. He appears to be playing a lot of support right now though. Just generally look at their OPWG rosters. We got Band Shadows trash talking in here. Band Shadows is going to be the jungler for Heart of Gold against Liam, the jungler for Cancel Project Draven. I look forward to seeing them fighting over the Scuttle Crabs. So Band Shadows has been their jungler. Zedia is likely going to be top. He is a force to be reckoned with. I remember from past couple years. The Zedia does also play the jungle. Let's see what he's been playing so far this year. Actually, this is a rematch. Last week, Gold for 5 played Cancel Project Draven, so we'll see what they played last week. We had Zedia top as Vladimir. Band Shadows playing Draven the jungle. Gavin VS as Anivia. Blackwing as Twitch. And Rakalaka playing the Nami support. On the Cancel Project Draven side, we had Mr. 10123 playing Dr. Mundo in the top lane, Liam on Trundle. I believe we had Windowbreaker on Malzahar. He's relegated to Malzahar after having his all of his assassins banned out. H-Roll on Jinx, that was the substitute last week, and support was Lux, Let's Meet Feb 30. This week we have, so right now we have Shooks. Shooks is going to be the AD carry for, oh no, I don't know, between Shooks and Blackwing. See, so whenever they both play, it seems like Shooks is the ADC, Blackwing is the support. And it appears that Rakalaka is just going to be spectating this game. We're waiting for somebody to patch, I believe, still. Who is Betna? I think that's Let's Meet Feb 30. So that's gonna be the support for Cancel Project Draven. So Black M did not play last week. We'll see what he had played in the past. Looks like he plays top lane. Playing mostly tanks. I'm seeing Nautilus, Cho'Gath, Mundo. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not sure who can actually add bots here, if it's just the leader or not. I was not able to add bots from Spectate, so I don't know. I think Nikki's home. I'm gonna mute because dog's gonna make a ton of noise. I wish I'd finished the stats tools, or I knew what Joseph's commands were, so I could see what people have been picking on each of these teams, what's been banned against them. So I want to know what Zeddy's been playing this year, without having to search through all the schedule. So he played one game of old Aatrox. People are banning out the Kale against him. He played Garen once? Wukong. He has played new Aatrox. He went 6-0-6. Yeah, it looks like teams are trying to ban the Aatrox and the Alawi away from him. I imagine Liam's going to play Olaf, since Olaf got a little bit of a buff with 8.15. The Vicious Strike's bonus attack speed increased by 15% at all ranks. So at level at level 2, he's going to have his axe, his Q, and a 55% attack speed bonus from his W. Hey, there we go. Not really sure what's going on. Yeah, okay. Team 2 is trying to reorder Let's Beat Feb to the top, it looks like. I'm assuming she does not have all champions, since that's probably why. Similarly, maybe with Shooks. As we get into Champion Select, I imagine they might ban Olaf away from Liam, though he's got a pretty deep champion pool, and so I'm not sure if they think it's, if they might think that it's going to be strong and so just get rid of it, or if they're just going to go straight for Window Breaker and ban out all of his assassins. But if they're putting Shooks as first pick, I would imagine that they're not looking to pick away anything after the ban phase, first ban phase. I'm just gonna grab an ADC and yeah, it looks like ban strategy last week for Heart of Gold was to ban out Talon and Fizz, which are the assassins that Window Breaker likes to play, and then ban out Nami from Let's Meet Feb 30 because I believe she's a Nami OTP. From Cancel Project Draven on the red side. Wait, no. Yeah, so from Cancel Project Draven on the red side, we see them banning out Zeddy in the top lane, just getting him off of Tryndamere, Garen, which I guess he had been strong on before, but those didn't seem to be his top choices, and then getting Zyra off the table from Raka Lili. But Raka's not going to be playing this game, so we'll see what they try to do with their third ban. Second game, they decided that Gavin was too impactful on Anivia, and so their third ban went to towards Gavin to take him off that. So I wonder what we're waiting on anymore, if they're discussing ban strategies or what. Again, they just played each other last week, so I would think that they have a firm idea of what they did well, what went wrong, and what they're going to be at least doing in the pick ban phase. At this point, I probably could have just watched the rest of the Open League game. Let's see if they've finished yet. Yes, Blue Barracudas won the first game. It looks like game history is not working on the website. All right, people are ready to go. Alright. So, let's get some bans going towards Windowbreaker. Fizz, Talon.
To the briny deep.
And then get some bans going towards Zedia. Again, last week they did Tryndamere Garen.
As you wish. Pathetic. Pathetic.
So Liam and I did do some level 2 duels in the river, and one of the things that we found out is that Trundle will beat Olaf at a scuttle fight. So Liam might be taking that off the table just because he wants to have the dominant position in the jungle. Tryndamere taken away. I'm not sure if they think that he's just going to be lane dominant or if they're really fearing the split push late in the game. But just overall in the mid to late game, Tryndamere just becomes a huge nuisance. And a Sivir ban, preventing Shooks from being too safe. I think that Garen's going to go to Zedia. And then Ali then coming through to take Let's Meet Feb 30 off of her comfort, forcing her onto Lux. She has played Soraka in the past. I don't know if that was very good or not for the team. Velko's being locked in for Windowbreaker. He had been defaulting to Malzahar for ultimate skill expression. We'll see if Liam decides to take Olaf here. Without having the mages on his team really there to back him up, I'm not sure if he'll want to do that. Wukong. Now I have to wonder if Wukong's going to be Ban Shadow's jungle pick, or if that's going to be going towards Gavin. I'm not sure what Gavin's champion pool looks like. But he will be their mid laner. Time will tell. They're going to put Black on a safe, team fighting oriented tank. Without knowing if Wukong's going to be their jungler mid, they might throw a ban at Gavin. They did not like his Anivia last week.
I shall endure.
Yep, Anivia's out of here.
It is done.
That seems like a waste of a ban. I don't believe that anybody else on the team is going to be playing Malzahar. They have both the middle and the support picked already.
Playtime's over.
I reckon.
Context for the Malzahar ban is probably to stop the Malzahar going in bot lane and pushing in hard with Lux or Vel'Koz.
To stop Malzahar being picked as the bot lane carry?
Yeah, similar to like what you do with Heimerdinger or Fiddlesticks, where you just mindlessly push the lane. Malzahar can do it pretty similarly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So the
maybe
Olaf
they're
comes in for Liam, but I don't think TF can do the same thing. TF runs out of mana pretty quickly if he's trying to shove early. Gavin does play Vladimir, so that's likely going over hit to him in the mid lane, Wukong in the jungle, Zedia top lane. So now we'll see who the AD carry is going to be. Strux is going to be playing Jhin. And it also seems strange to be giving the AD carries last pick priority unless, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, Ziggs. Let's have a surprise pick, I guess. So I'm not sure if this is going to be very good for Rip Heart of Gold. The thing that Cancel Project Draven has for them is that they've played 3 very anti engage champions, Lux, Maokai, and Vel'Koz. So they should be able to fend off from the Wukong and the Vlad and the Garen dive. But that being said, if they ever got into a face-to-face team fight, I don't think that they're going to have the sustained damage to be able to take out Heart of Gold if the teams stay even. As far as how the game is going to go, I think with Vlad and Garen, you should be able to easily do a 1-3-1, and I'm not certain that you're going to be able to really threaten towers with well, I mean, maybe Lux and Vel'Koz and Ziggs can push them off the tower long enough that they can get a satchel charge onto it. But again, with how hard Wukong and Garen want to go, that might not be the best idea. We'll see. I think it'll be interesting. So, Devin and Hank, if you have to make predictions for who you think is going to win the game 1, who do you think it would be?
Pretty good question.
Wait, predictions for what?
Who's going to win game 1?
Well, definitely GP5.
Which team is GP5?
GP5
team.
is blue team.
Okay. Oh fuck! I don't even know what. Is that Liam's team or the not Liam team?
The not Liam team.
Oh, I like Liam's team in this just because the not Liam team, GP5, it feels like it's lacking a lot of wave clear. Because you mentioned the 1-3-1, but I think if you put like Jhin, Wukong, and Thresh mid, like they're not going to be able to stop something like Ziggs and Lux just taking turrets. And if they fall behind, I could definitely see them running into trouble with like contesting objectives and stuff if they're gonna give up too much on the map to do it. That said, if they get into team fights, I think that like the GP5 team is heavily favored.
So I guess I was wrong. I was thinking that Ziggs was going to be in the bottom lane. But it looks like Windowbreaker might be taking a mid.
Oh wow, that's very.
I'm not certain.
Wow. Oh man, I can't wait for this game to start now. I mean, he could take it to bot lane and it just be like, well, he's played the champion.
Yeah, and Velko's is pretty easy wave clear, so it could just be like, don't die, try to farm up, and we'll take over the game from the bot lane. I also did post stats about taking first tower and probability of winning, so that might that might be influencing the pick, though I doubt it. But with Ziggs, they could definitely be pushing bottom to try to take an early tower, do a lane swap, take second tower.
Yeah. Unless there's like a lot of jungle pressure on bot lane, I can't see any world where like the non-GP5 team doesn't get first turret. Like Ziggs plus Lux, I feel like is just always gonna get first turret, and probably Vel'Koz plus Lux too.
Vel'Koz also did have a Q buff recently, which was unnecessary. So if they do stick Vel'Koz in the bottom lane, that could be enough to try to keep Jhin away from the wave and try to push them back, so they can't farm as easily.
Yeah.
I think it's odd that we have 4 inspiration secondaries on the Cancel Project Draven side.
The free like item, like the boots or stopwatch is just so good.
Do you think Maokai is going to take the boots or the stopwatch?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say boots. Like he probably is just like, well, I don't need boots for a while, and I'm gonna sit alone in top lane and farm. So like, why not get the extra gold value? Like it's not like he's gonna be like roaming a lot where he might want to actually get boots early.
Mm. So I know in the past level 1 Liam has enjoyed he doesn't have Ghost right now, but he's enjoyed going straight in as soon as he sees somebody, just hitting Ghost and throwing axes. so I can't imagine that they're not going to try something. Looks like they're going to go through bottom lane straight in the tri-bush.
Jin's gonna see him though, it looks like, unless they go around the... I don't think you can go around the bottom side without being seen by the...
He's going to get hit by Limax though, yeah, which is going to be unfortunate.
Yeah. Pick it up, go... Okay, yeah.
Forcing the Jhin flash. Yeah. That would have been infinite slow.
Yeah, Jhin definitely would have chased him down, and they're not going to stop him. Or, I mean, Olaf. Oh, that's super lucky.
Yeah, they're at least going to go and get some wards off. So they're going to force Wukong to start blue side. We'll see if he goes up and attempts to take Liam's red. Zeddy is going to be pretty cheeky here. I think he and Wukong are going to gang up on the... Oh, nope. Wukong's going to be spotted out by Maokai. So Maokai's going to try to take a safe-ish route around. This is not going to end well.
Maokai.
This is not going to end well.
He should live. Yeah. And at least Liam now has info that they definitely started top side.
So he's just going to go straight over to their blue.
Straight to blue, yeah. Or straight to their red.
Or, yeah. I guess he can take one of his jungle camps, go take Scuttle, and then go to red. It's not like Wukong is going to be going back to his red side immediately.
Yeah, probably not.
Just have a little bit of time there. That also allows Liam to wait out all of the blue side wards, so he's not spotted walking in. Zeddy is showing his Demacian dominance over here.
Luckily for Maokai, he started with the shield, so he is going to be able to regen some health back. Plus his passive, he should be like okay, pretty much, because Garen doesn't have Ignite or anything super aggressive.
Yeah, though with Grasp and I forget what his Q is called. It deals quite a bit of
Justice something.
Yeah, Demacian Justice maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Fair bit of poking and trading going on bottom and mid lane. Oh, that was just silly. Maokai twisted advances straight into a grass proc. It's percent health, buddy.
Yeah, this is just gonna be bad for him too. Like, Olaf can't just come up and kill Garen because Garen can clear the slows and walk away. So he's not really gonna get punished for his super forward positioning.
So Olaf never went for the red buff then.
Guess not.
It looks like he took bottom scuttle and then just decided to do a power farm, clear everything. So he's gonna come back with his predator boots and the looks like Thresh is gonna be able to chase down one of these. Gets the passage on Luxie's ticking down.
Nice.
Oh, first blood goes over to Thresh.
The all-in from the GP5 bot lane is actually really good because if Thresh hits the hook, then Jhin can't miss his W pretty much. That's a lot of like follow-up damage.
Yeah, even the slow from the flay is pretty good.
Yeah.
The damage out of Vel'Koz is going to prevent him from doing anything further in that. Zeddy is just whittling him down.
Oh man,
One Q after the next.
Already 24 CS up. Oh, this is brutal.
Yeah, and he had to back because Garen was going to be 6. Maokai's still level 5. So we've got more jungle full clearing going on. A lot of wards around the dragon pit, keeping bottom safe. So mid and bot lane are about even, as you said. Up 20-ish CS on the Garen over Maokai. And it's only going to get worse. Garen could set up a Twisted Advance. More procs.
Oh, she could see how much health he's gotten back. Or how much health he's gotten already from the grasp.
From the grasp? Actually, we can. He's got... Oh, no.
Can you?
No, you need like the advanced character tab or whatever, which is C. Oh! No. Thresh hits a Dark Passage, goes in with the Flay, but it looks like Jhin is not going to follow up with him. Ooh! Zig's ult coming in, knocking Thresh dangerously low. Olaf coming in, hits the Ragnarok, and secures the kill. Maybe. I don't think he's quite gonna make it out alive.
Oh, executed.
He got executed.
Wow.
Oh my. Jhin didn't do 1 point of damage.
They're dancing around the dragon a bit.
Yeah, neither team has their carry right now, but they want to keep it warded up. The Infernal Dragon's going to be a huge deal. If red team gets it, it's going to accelerate the game even further.
Yeah, and if you look at the river, red team has like a huge amount of control over vision there.
Mm-hmm.
Though blue team got lucky, their ward is right outside the range of the red pink ward.
Yeah, just slightly.
The dragon pit. Yeah. Well, this is gross. Garen's just queuing him under turret now.
I think in the probably next 60 seconds we're gonna see Garen diving with his ult. Olaf heading towards bot side. Olaf hits his Predator, he's going in. Uses the Ragnarok to escape, and Ziggs lands the Super Mega Ultra Death Bomb thing for the kill.
Liam using that full Olaf passive on mid turret.
Sorry, Nikki got home. I had to help with some stuff. So what's happened so far? We lost mid tower and top tower.
Yeah, did you see the tower dive top lane?
No, I did not. Did Wukong join? I guess so.
Wukong came up, tower dove, pretty easy kill for them. And then on the bot side, there was a fight where I believe the Vlad picked up 1 kill, and it got Liam low enough that I think it discouraged red team from going for the Drake in retaliation, so they went for mid turret instead.
The bot lane went for mid.
It was just Liam and Zig that took the turret down. Oh, this is a super good turnaround in bot lane. Liam's probably gonna walk away. Oh, good. So Jin to get 1 back. 2 back. Wow.
So that was a flash out of Wukong to start the fight. Knocked up Vel'Koz, almost had the death sentence from Thresh, but then Vel'Koz flashed out and was able to get a full ult cast off on the 2 members of their team. If you're gonna try to get the dive on that, you really want to blow up that Vel'Koz first. Garen's gonna come and give Maokai a hard time. He thought he was gonna get some farm, not today.
The fact that they're not addressing Garen is actually kind of concerning, because like you talked about during the loading screen, they don't have a lot of great ways of killing the like tanky characters. Like other than Vel'Koz's % max damage, it's gonna be pretty scary seeing Garen just run it like all the carries.
And as I said, I'm pretty sure that Garen, Zeddy is their probably strongest player. So it feels bad to leave Black as a weak, low economy tank up there to just sort of fend for himself. Get the Vlad ult off on the Ziggs, but it's not going to do very much. That sentence goes wide. Vel'Koz is able to retaliate with a full combo and an ult. Takes off the Thresh, but he dies himself. Committed a little bit too hard there.
Probably could have canceled it a bit earlier and maybe gotten out.
I'm not sure if that was worth it to commit that from the Vel'Koz at all. At least at this point, Maokai has a bush nearby his tower. He's able to throw some saplings in.
Yeah, helps wave clearing a lot.
Helps the wave clear. Helps to get Garen down a little bit in health.
Yeah, and deter like the tower dive as well.
I think Lux was trying to stop the Jhin back there. Yet he continues to back on the ward.
It doesn't that well now they know.
Yeah. I wonder. He has almost 1300, so he might have been trying to back just for the BF while the cannon wave was approaching. I'm not so sure what he's going to be doing now. I don't think he can finish his Zeal item quite yet. He might get boots and a right half of the Zeal. But that just leaves the tower open to Ziggs come down and throw a satchel. So I think what red team needs to do here is now they've opened up the middle and the bottom lane, try to get a lot of good wards in. and just play to their strong side. I think since they've already ignored Garen enough, he's just going to be too strong. Wukong comes in with an ult here, knocks up Ziggs. Ziggs is able to flash out to safety.
The Garen went too hard.
Yeah, just gets locked down into full Vel'Koz ult. Disintegrated.
Looks like they're gonna trade Rift Hero for probably a turret and bot. Malphite does have teleport though, so I'm actually surprised he's not going there, unless they just really want to be sure they secure this.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty healthy turret in the bot lane too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Pox.
Maybe he disconnected. And that's why he didn't
Someone
TP.
said FPS lag
Oh.
in the chat.
How do you see the chat?
It comes up. It just came up like briefly. You might be able to push Z. Yeah, you can push Z and bring it up.
Nah, I'm not getting it.
You might have to enable chat being visible.
Oh, I might have disabled it for spec. That is true.
Alright, they just asked if they're ready, so I think they're good to start again.
The thing is, I can hear the chat coming in, but I can't see the chat. Alright, this bot tower is going down. Red team's backing. We've got an actual Infernal Drake spawning.
Yeah, really surprised they didn't teleport to save that turret.
I'm also surprised with them at the Rift Scuttler that none of the vision was reclaimed around the Dragon Pit for the blue team.
Side of the map again, because the Infernal's coming up. It looks like they're both about to fight over it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I think that blue team could have cleared out some of these wards while Jin was taking the tower.
Yeah.
They're walking right into Lux and Vel'Koz here, so it's gonna not be so good.
Yeah.
Disintegrating Ray, Lux ult.
Ziggs ult.
His exalt, yeah. Takes down 3 members of Rip Heart of Gold.
Oh yeah, and now they're gonna push. I think for like 2 turrets here, if they really, because they have all 5 with the Rift Herald.
Yeah, though we do have Wukong
they
and
have
Vlad
3
coming
members
up,
in base.
and
Yeah,
they both did not
that's
use
true.
their ults during that last fight.
I think like if you just have the charge plus satchel, yeah.
Oh yeah. Are they gonna go for a 20-minute Baron?
Well, Liam's on the team, so the option is definitely there. Certainly on the table.
Looks like they're just gonna do a 5-man dive top.
Yeah.
Liam has Ragnarok.
I'm not sure if they can kill him fast enough if he actually stayed under the turret, but he decided to leave it. So
they've also got quite a bit of CC just to hold him out there if he walks out too far. So they're gonna have to back off. If they all get their backs, then the blue team could try to do something with Baron. Ooh, and a full combo from Vel'Koz on the Thresh. Oh. No, they're still backing off.
I mean, I see Ziggs and Olaf just running straight towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like blue team at least thinks they started it up.
So,
Yeah,
what do you think about these wards in front of the inhibitor? Is that BM or is that just excellent coverage?
I assume it's BM. One of multiple times. They had to show off the skins or something. I don't know. They wanted to give Maokai multiple options to telly into. for this sweet, sweet flank. Like, I would just love if, like, Maokai picks up, like, a Titanic Hydra or something and then teleports to the backdoor of the inhib. So this is actually really weird to me that Jhin is on the bot side, while, like, you definitely know that red team is going to be threatening Baron. Makes sense, like, the Maokai's here with his teleport up. And then push. Oh, that was a good engage.
So Wukong goes in, but it's a 2v4.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what they were looking to get there at all. Seems like a really desperate play.
They're gonna get Baron now too.
I imagine they had to have been missing the vision onto like Olaf and Lux or something, and they thought it was going to be a 2v2. But Garen was in there, so that doesn't... I don't know, I'm not buying it. That just seems like inting to me.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're behind, like, so many kills. Which they're surprisingly not that far behind in gold.
Yeah.
But, like, it seems way too risky to go for, like, a 2v2 if you don't see any other members. Especially because, like, even in the best case where it actually is a 2v2, Maokai can teleport in.
Mm-hmm. Even being behind so many kills and down 2 towers and 2 dragons, they're only behind by 5k. Garen and Jhin have quite a bit of farm up on their lane opponents. So that equalizes it somewhat.
Garen is the only person actually ahead of their lane, while there's like a huge advantage for the Ziggs over Vlad right now. Like, wow. What's it? 2k gold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, there's like a 2k gold lead in the jungle as well.
Alright, we're going to try another huge dive on the top lane.
Maybe it'll work the second time. They got one.
Garen is able to take out the Velcos. But this is going to be a pretty free tower.
Yeah. And I think, like, if you're the blue team, you just really didn't want them to get the Baron at all costs. Because, like, you already have a really bad time wave clearing. And now it's just, like, impossible. I think, like, until Baron dies, they just get to walk at turrets until they don't want to anymore.
Oh.
And turrets in satchel range.
Yep. Ziggs says you're not going to get close to that tower whatsoever.
Luckily for blue team, Ziggs can't kill and hits the same way. And another Infernal Dragon? Jeez. Wow.
That's a mountain drag. The spectator UI is always bugs. You actually have to go down and check it for yourself.
Oh, wow, great. So wait, do they already have 2 Infernal Dragons actually, though?
Yeah, they do. There were 2
Okay.
Infernals at the start of the game.
Alright, so that part is correct.
This is just going to make them be able to take towers even faster.
Yep. And there's the 3rd Infernal Dragon.
It seems like they're just maximizing their poke damage. I would have expected Ziggs to maybe have taken Lich Bane to try to get them some more tower damage, but it seems like they don't even need that. They've got the Baron. They've got the wave cleared. They've got the poke just to keep the enemy team off long enough. Heart of Gold needs to make a desperation play, I think.
Yeah, I'm not even sure like what they can do. Like, They have some pretty good initiation with like the Wukong, but they can't fight a 5v fight anymore.
Yeah.
They're just like too far behind. And they can't wave clear anything. They don't have poke.
Yeah, with the disparity in ward coverage, they're just gonna get choked out if they let them take this inhib.
I think this is pretty much like red team's game to lose.
So Wukong is able to make it on the back line.
Super good engaged.
Garen gets
Looks
2.
Like they're gonna win this fight, maybe, unless Liam kills everyone else.
I don't think
which
so.
you might. Oh wow, Maokai's just in here hidden on the inhib the whole time.
Vlad should be
Solid
able to pick this up
PvE
too.
strategy.
It's gonna be an ace.
Yeah.
Yep. So what can they get off of this? Not a whole lot. They can push out mid.
Just push lanes.
Yeah. Try to reclaim vision.
Yeah.
They might be able to get mid before Vel'Koz and Lux are able to make it to lane.
They have to push against super minions. That's gonna.
Yeah, it's annoying, but they should be able to do it.
Well, they moved the Vlad and Garen out of the lane though.
Mm-hmm.
And Lux is gonna be here in time. I don't think they're gonna get it.
So Garen's taking red buff. It's a little bit dangerous.
This is super solo queue.
Yeah.
Garen is definitely playing the 1v9 style. Oh yeah, can that sweet scuttle crap. This is the Garen game now.
This is my jungle.
How they could get back. Garen is the answer.
See, I was assuming he would have just eaten the entire topside jungle, including his team's blue.
Just started jungling.
Yeah. So that's generally how you play Tryndamere, and him being a Tryndamere player, I would think that he would do that. It's like, nope, all of this is mine. Alright, so here's where Cancel Project Draven tries to choke them out. Maokai is trying to get a push going down their bottom tower while they do a 4v4 top lane.
Yeah.
Ziggs pushes in top or mid, and they just try to hit top tower.
Luckily for Heart of Gold, they can actually match the Maokai in the side lane and probably push him back a bit, so that buys him a good bit of time. I think the mistake that Cancel Project Draven made before was trying to get the inhib instead of just trying to focus on turrets, which they're a lot better at taking.
Mm-hmm.
But with Baron coming up, I think like I'm kind of surprised they actually just didn't start Baron.
Thresh again, just walking up, taking the full combo from Vel'Koz.
Oh yeah, Garen with the 1v9, here it goes. And he's fine.
Yeah, this should be a little bit better for...
Oh, nice pickup. I don't think that ult's gonna get a kill, but at least good damage. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's
that combo, they just threw the Infernal Bomb
amazing.
and the Lux ult right onto Jhin.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Look at the lines of his ult and just line it up.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I saw the Ziggs bomb in the air, I saw what was happening. That's really clever. Oh, and Garen didn't get the execute on Ziggs. But
Yep.
Vlad is cleaning up. Are they gonna ace again?
Yeah, the ult got Lux. Without the Vel'Koz ult, like, I'm pretty sure they could have been diving pretty hard. Since he blew it all on Thresh and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Didn't get the kill. Ooh, for full...
And the ult's back.
Oh, jeez. Wukong gets disintegrated.
So now they're starting to hit that point that you discussed where like the Vlad and Garen are really hard to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And so they can just take all these fights and like run in.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Lux and Velcos aren't there to use their combos and their ults, they can do whatever they want. They'll just be able to run them over.
Especially because in that fight, like, they used the Ziggs ult as well, just on Jin.
Yeah, so there was no
like,
disengage.
Yeah.
This is just all sorts of clown fiesta. Got Jin all separating the tanks from the carries, but Garen's just running at the tanks.
Just running at it. So one thing that's interesting is, like, I'm not sure if it's even worth Project Draven's time to try to, like, focus ult on killing Jin, because of, like, most of his damage is in his ult that he can actually deliver, and, like, if he were to try to auto attack, he just gets too close to all of their other poke that he dies anyways. Like, his effective damage is probably a lot lower than someone like Garen or Vlad.
Yeah, he is a little bit more effective because he did go rapid fire cannon second, so he's able to get a couple of long range shots maybe during the course of a fight. But yeah, he's mainly going to be there for setting up the dive, slowing down the front line, and just basically sending their team into disarray while they attempt to dodge all 4 shots of his ult.
So wow, I didn't pay attention, but yeah, GP5 is now taking the gold lead again. This will be a really fun graph to look at the end. It's clearly the heart of gold power that they're channeling.
It's the Garen power. My gold, my jungle.
I just flame horizon the Maokai.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and actually
Jin is about to as well. Flesh should be able to get out of here. I don't think Liam really wants this fight at all.
Oh, and Wukong flashes like he has to go. Garen's in! Yes! Without, like, Black Cleaver, it's actually going to be really hard for him to kill Maokai. Unless Maokai's, like, his villain.
Yeah, I think his plan should just be to go on the backline as much as possible here. So they're going to walk over to the Baron Pit, clear some wards. Liam's down for another 15 seconds.
Oh wow, the Maokai has no magic resistance. Just completely disrespecting the Vladimir.
Yeah, so with these picks, I would actually like to see next game. Well, I'll talk about it later. But one of the things that they can't do on Heart of Gold is effectively split push, because they will get towers pushed down. Zedia being much stronger than Black and Flame Horizoning him, it'd be great if he was able to split, but he just can't. And so it's basically turning into an ARAM where both teams think they want to fight, but they're playing a game of ultimate cooldowns. So one of the things that we're not seeing here are a lot of pink wards from the Heart of Gold team. I would like to see. Looks like Ragnarok's going to be coming through on Liam here. He's going to try to take out the Thresh. He gets him. Vladimir's going in for the dive. Takes him low enough that Wukong might be able to... Oh! And Garen comes in from the side to finish off the Lux. Got two of the main damage dealers out from Cancel Project Draven, and Ziggs is forced to back. Though we did lose Vlad and Thresh from Heart of Gold. So it seems like both teams are just going to try to farm up, reset, come back for another day of ARAM. But yeah, Wukong and Jin, it'd be great if they would buy some pink wards so that they could effectively sweep and gain control around the Baron pit. They're putting some wards out and clearing some with trinkets, but Vel'Koz is pretty freely able to just walk at them and throw down Qs because they're not able to clear their vision. Heart of Gold's not able to clear Project Raven's vision. This is the Garen 1v9. So that was similarly successful as last time. 2 for 2. Looks like they might try their luck for Elder. Garen's just going for it.
This is the 1v9 Garen game after all.
Yeah. It's like this is just another one of those jungle camps.
If he was Tryndamere, he'd already had it right now.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a Maokai TP come in. This is potentially just gonna be a short leash for Cancel Project Draven. Again, the disparity in ward coverage here is probably going to get them.
Oh, and Wukong died before he could get his ult up.
Yep. Vel'Koz still has his ult up, so he's pretty gonna be pretty free to just throw abilities out at Heart of Gold here.
It's a shame they actually let it reset so they couldn't maybe try to finish it off. But I think pushing him out is probably best to go for. Garen is still fearless.
Is Liam gonna be able to get away here?
Dead, I think, unless he
yeah.
is.
Garen's been
coming, but I don't think it'll be. Oh,
no. Nope.
And it just came up too.
Yeah, Jin 4th shot took him out. Even if it was just Garen versus Olaf, Garen has been doing a pretty good job of whittling down Olaf's health in a 1v1 or even a 1v2 with Olaf Maokai. They don't have smite. Well, their smite's walking up. Wukong coming back from the dead.
They should be able to turn this. Ziggs bomb? Oh.
Nope. Elder Dragon goes over to Heart of Gold.
Yeah, how much his ult does right now? So his ult does 1400 magic damage. So it's at least like close.
How much magic resistance does the Elder have? So this might be better than expected for the Heart of Gold. So we know that their win condition is to bait out ultimates from the enemy team and then to just do a hard dive right onto the back line. And with the burn, they should be able to also take down the front line as well. Maokai is going to be a little bit more susceptible to true damage. And it's a damn good thing that
we're about to find out.
Yep. Didn't get it.
Garen ult, maybe? Nice. Yeah,
they do the combo on a Jhin, but it wasn't quite enough.
Okay. Liam's not gonna get anything. Yeah,
nope.
Really well played by GP5.
They were overall 2 split. I don't think that Velko's really should have been off on the side there at Raptors.
Yeah, that ult wasn't a good idea.
The ult pretty much whiffed. It hit Jhin a bit in the back, but in the end it just left him open to a Wukong ult. Looks like Ziggs is gonna try to go for inhibitor while they see them doing this Baron. Don't think he's gonna get there. Not quite ballsy enough.
Execute the inhib either.
No.
They did at least get 1 kill, but I
yeah,
don't think they cared too much.
It's taking one of the Baron buffs off the board. So at least Vlad can't split here.
Also, shout out to Garen, who's getting close on the double flame horizon.
With as much as they've been grouping, I think I've been seeing Garen getting most of the farm and Maokai just sort of wandering around mid while Lux and Vel'Koz and Ziggs throw all their abilities at the wave. So he has not been getting any love whatsoever.
Yeah.
So again, he's a low economy tank. He's basically there just for the CC and to keep them off of the back line. Yeah. As long as the back line stays behind him.
Yeah, at this point, Maokai has the less CS than the junglers. Like, this is pretty brutal. It's essentially relegated to support life.
Yeah, I think they could run the Vladimir. Oh, never mind, because Vladimir lost the Baron buff, yeah. Yep. Let's say they could run Vladimir in the side lane. Because he should be able to just run over Maokai at this point.
Oh, did you say he was the one who lost the Baron
Yeah,
buff?
he did.
Oh, man.
So it's unfortunate. So it seems like they're going to do that, but with Garen instead.
Yeah, just 4-1 instead of 1-3-1.
Yep. I think I would have just done a 1-4 anyway, because as we said, with how much wave clear Cancel Project Draven has, that's Vel'Koz's ult down, so they could try to do another dive on the back line. Maokai's way the hell out there.
Way too deep, yeah. He's gonna get picked off. Yep.
Yeah, another
Garen's in the back line as well.
Garen's in the back line. Wukong's in the back line. Just wreaking havoc.
Oh, is Garen gonna be able to run around and looks like Jhin did.
I don't think so. They're gonna head towards top, take out the tower and the inhib.
Oh man, the Jin's doing too much damage now. The BM ult practically. And this is just gonna be the end of the game.
Yep. So Liam was trying to take out the near glass cannon Wukong. Oh, they forfeited.
Gotta show him.
Yep. Can't take our Nexus.
Yeah.
Alright.
I wonder if they waited 3 minutes to start the next game for us or not.
Probably not. They might have. They might be nice enough. Let me scoop up the next game.
They don't seem to be in game.
Sent you an invite. So, yeah, I think they really need to assess the pick ban here. Somehow they were able to pull it out with the win, Heart of Gold. But I still think that they want to try to get cancel Project Draven off of this crazy poke siege comp and onto something more manageable. I think you're right that they do need some amount of wave clear, and I ultimately think that Zedia just needs to be on a split push. I think that would be an easy ticket for them to win, and they wouldn't have to fight back quite as hard as they had to in the mid game last game.
Yeah, I feel like their team comp was kind of like a team fight comp, even though like clearly Zedia's split pushing was like the biggest factor there because he was just so big. So I'd like if they just like focused on that strategy instead of trying to have two.
Yeah, I mean it looked like
the Jhin got strong at the end.
It's true.
But that's because he's the only ADC in the game. So
yeah, if the enemy, if Project Raven had any amount of sustained damage that they could use through the fights to actually make use of Maokai tanking everything, they might have been able to win those fights at the end too. So I think that's two things I want to see, or that's one thing I actually want to see from Project Raven is it's great that you have this huge like poke siege comp, but you need something to sustain damage. So like take take maybe like a Varus or perhaps like a Zyre or something like that. If you want to be able to do the siege, but still have like a lot of damage output, a lot of consistent damage output for the team fights.
Yeah, I'd also like to see them pick like a stronger lane in the side. Like if they know that Zedia is gonna be so strong, and that GP5 is looking for Zedia to kind of carry the game in the side lane. Like pick something that's not Maokai.
Yeah.
That can maybe fight back a bit, or something that like if Liam comes up to gank, they might actually get a kill.
I think Black M might be able to do that with Mundo. I don't think he quite has the champion pool, and I don't think he's strong enough to take on Zedia solo through the mid game in a side lane. So I don't mean to shit on him, but like I just think that Zedia is overall a very, very strong top lane, and it's going to be hard to deal with his split push if that's what they eventually are able to get him on.
Yeah, looking at Blackham's pool now.
Yeah, what else has he been playing?
Cho'Gath? There's a Cho'Gath, which could maybe split push against the Garen. Pantheon if he really wants to fight him early, and then he's got the Mundo games, of course.
Yeah, and even Mundo is a huge nuisance in team fights.
Yeah, I would have much rather seen Mundo than Maokai in that last game.
So I think the biggest issue with Mundo would have been that they would not have had. So they didn't have very much protection with the Maokai because he kept getting caught out. But they at least had his ult to slow them down and one twisted advance to try to hold down Garen or Wukong if he was able to use it on them. But Mundo wouldn't offer any of that. They would just walk right around the Mundo, and Mundo would try to walk in their backline.
Yeah, looking at his pool, I think Maokai is probably the best they want for like a CC bot champion.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the only one he really plays. He plays Nautilus, but I don't think he's good right now.
No.
He played one game as Poppy. I think that would have been awesome, but that would have actually been super good with like the Poppy ult just knocking Garen out of the backline completely.
Yeah,
that would have been pretty great to see. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm not really interested in seeing Cho'Gath unless it's going to be a tank versus Cho'Gath matchup. I really don't want to see like Aatrox versus Cho'Gath or any of the bruisers that Zedia plays that could easily take advantage of him.
Yeah, I don't think there's much you can do about the top lane, so yeah, probably the Maokai is the best if you need someone to like provide all that CC. Otherwise, I think Mundo is like the generally safer lane. Like, I don't think he gets like super pushed in like he did if he's playing Mundo versus Maokai.
Yeah. So there was a substitute that happened. Heart of Gold is swapping out their support. So Rakalaka is going to be in. Shux is likely still going to be the AD carry. I think Raka's played a lot of Nami, so they might try to ban that out. Actually, no, they might try to pick it away, because that's what Let's Meet Feb 30 plays pretty much solely. It looks like there are no subs from Cancel Project Draven. Another advantage, so an advantage that Heart of Gold has is that Raka was swapped in and he was watching from the spectator point of view last game. So he was able to see a lot of the mistakes that they made. He probably has a lot of comments about the pick ban as we did as well. So they might come back with a much stronger team comp and maybe some stronger gameplay as well. Some stronger macro gameplay. Sweet. They are ready to go. All right. So, do we think there's going to be a Garen ban?
I would hope so. What did they ban last time?
It was it was Tryndamere, and there was one other ban that went towards him as well.
Deep.
Obviously, Heart of Gold's still going to be banning out Windowbreaker. We're going to see Fizz, Talon, and then probably...
Fear is the first of many foes.
There's the Garen.
Yep. Does he play Aatrox?
He plays Aatrox. I would love to see him play
Aatrox. Aatrox would have been nuts. Like, I'm surprised that, like, when Aatrox is an option, he picked Garrett.
Yeah.
Aatrox's laning phase is so strong.
I mean, with Aatrox, you have to hit abilities, and with Garen, you have to walk up to them and hit Q. So maybe it's just
There's always another way.
easier. Oh, yeah, they did ban the
Nami.
Trundle last time as well.
Interesting.
So they took the Wukong away here.
I like that. I think that was like one of their biggest engage tools last game, and so like sure the Garen running at them was pretty bad, but the Wukong like made them actually stay and fight the Garen instead of just ignoring it and leaving. So I assume it's a support Morgana. If it's a mid Morgana, it at least helps the like wave clear concerns.
Yeah, so if it's a support Morgana, I think this is gonna help out with Zedia here. He's likely to pick something again that could be a bruiser, but could just run in and try to take out the backline.
Oh no, you see, does he play something like Aurelia or like Fiora?
So Aurelia was banned against them for a couple weeks. I'm not sure if he plays a lot of it. Maybe he was just playing it in solo queue while it was strong or something. But I didn't check his OPGG that far back. So I wonder if they're going to pick the same bot lane.
Looks like it.
Looks like it. Though they might flex.
They could flex the Vel'Koz to
mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be part of their strategy.
I really would have liked the last game more if Ziggs was bot instead of mid. Just because it's a lot easier to like push that lane out and take the turret, and then they probably could have had their advantage a lot earlier.
Yeah, you said they took out mid, but I think like you said they would have been able to take out bot lane a lot faster.
Yeah, and the big thing is that like they took out mid, but it wasn't first turret. So like the Garen who's already winning got first turret gold, which is like a pretty big issue for them. Like.
So the Ahri and the Anivia were banned away from Gavin last game. He's able to get his Ahri this time. Looks like they're assuming Vel'Koz is going to be bottom again, so they're throwing more bans at Windowbreaker.
Yeah, so probably a TF ban next.
TF ban next, yeah. Meanwhile,
I'm going.
Oh,
there's the Ziggs.
I like that ban.
They're trying to prevent the same comp from happening.
Yeah. And I think the Ziggs was probably one of the Ziggs and Vel'Koz were probably the two biggest parts of that comp. So I'm glad they took the Ziggs out.
Yeah.
Like one thing I would have liked to see last game
will?
since they were doing the pushing comp is they send the Ziggs bot, take that turret fast, and then swap with top, so that Maokai, even though he has like the bad matchup, would have had like a turret to like no turret for Garen, which would have been pretty nice. And that's something where like I don't think Vel'Koz and Lux can really push hard enough and give the same amount of pressure.
I'm not sure if you really want Maokai to be potentially losing towers though, because if you send Maokai bottom, he might lose that tower, and then the map sort of opens up at some point, and then it's Garen versus Maokai. And if you have Garen versus Maokai earlier, and Garen was already abusing him that much under tower, you can only imagine what would happen out in the open. He probably just wouldn't even be able to touch his farm.
Oh, I'm saying like they swap after getting first turret, where like Maokai has the turret and Garen doesn't, which is like same thing as what they faced in top lane, pretty much. But like at least Garen doesn't have the advantage of like being able to run away from ganks.
Yeah.
And it has to be like a bit more overextended.
So they did put black on the Nautilus.
Wow, I really didn't expect. I played Nautilus like last week. It is terrible. Like,
yeah, and Heart of Gold doesn't have the same I'm going to dive you comp this time. They have more of a catch. You've got Gragas that's going to be throwing the Cask out to try to knock somebody away. You've got Ahri that's going to potentially Spirit Rush and then Charm. You've got Morgana shield onto a Darius who's just going to run at the enemy team. So it's not like you really want to block anybody from getting to your backline. So I'm not sure how good the Nautilus pick is going to be.
I didn't pay attention. This is mid Wukong then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Olaf was gonna, or I didn't think Liam was going to give up the Olaf here. And that J4 could have been targeted at either Zedia or Band Shadows. I believe they both play it. But so let's see. As far as lane matchups go, in the top lane we have Darius versus Nautilus.
That's clearly Darius's lane.
Yeah, even if it wasn't Zedia versus Black, I still think it's clearly Darius's lane there. In the jungle, Olaf versus Gragas. I'm not sure that the damage reduction on Gragas is going to be good enough. Olaf should just be able to mostly run him over, and I would hope that Liam doesn't just do full clears this time. I want to see him get some more deep vision, and especially if they see the Heart of Gold going for his buff level 1, that he does something about it and actually gets a red buff back.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that pathing last game.
So mid lane, Ahri versus Wukong. That sounds like it's gonna suck for the Wukong, maybe until level 6. And then bottom lane we have Vel'Koz Lux versus Morgana Jinx, which should be okay. I definitely think that Vel'Koz Lux should be able to poke out Jinx and Morgana. So I would assume Jinx is probably going to take like Dorn Shield and try to have a little bit extra sustain. But they should be able to make it out of laning phase alive.
I want to see Liam play towards maybe this bottom side, and like him with Window Breaker, they can just like gank the bottom side really hard and then like get an advantage that way. Like I think even if he ganked top lane for Nautilus, and even if Nautilus got a kill, he would still lose to Darius.
Yeah, there's no world where I would want to put Liam's resources into top lane. I just don't think it's winnable. I think that, you know, Zeddy is always going to come back. So your best bet, like you said, is probably to do something in the bot lane. Last game they did have a 4-man dive bot, or well, kind of. They had a Zigzult come, and then they had a 3v2 in the bottom lane. So I'd like to see that again as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see some better micro play from the bot lane this time, because like they had a lot of really good proactive plays, and then they had like stuff like dying to turrets that would seem kind of unnecessary, where they just like traded the kill back.
Yeah. Definitely don't sit underneath the tower with Volkos while you're using your disintegration ray.
Yeah.
If you get the knock up, great, but you don't have to try to trade the kill. And hopefully Shooks can get an auto attack off and not allow a an execution if they try to tower dive him. That was just sad watching that happen.
True Bronze 5 moment. So which of these comps do you like the most?
Hey.
Who's this? Oh, hey Vance.
It's me.
How's it going?
Vance.
You guys casting or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to watch with us?
Oh, you're already casting. Okay, never mind. I'll just mute myself.
What?
Nonsense, Vance. You can cast too.
Yeah,
Try
come on,
cast.
man.
Oh, cause I thought you guys already know, like you have split work, so.
We need more coverage here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm not sufficient. Devin and I sort of like go silent sometimes. It'd be great to have somebody fill the void.
Sure.
Color commentary.
So I haven't been like following this.
So last game was pretty horrendous in terms of the pick ban phase. We had a dive comp versus a siege poke comp. And
wait, what game is this?
This is game 2 of
Game 2.
Heart of Gold
there
versus
started
Cancel Project Draven.
Okay. So which website you're using to stream? YouTube?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay, wait. Let me find the website. So okay. Oh, I see. Now we are synced. So this time is Volkons, Wukong, Lux, Olaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, so they took the Wukong away from Cancel Project Draven took the Wukong away from Heart of Gold, whereas Heart of Gold played pretty much just an engage comp, dive comp, and the issue was that they didn't have any wave clear on Heart of Gold, and so they weren't able to send Zedia up for a split push. Now they have Ahri, which is nice. Uh-oh. Can't download spectator data.
That's what I got too.
Woo.
Now exit. Wow. That's cool.
What?
My League of Legends is super fucked.
Yeah, hacks.
Liam's on my friends list.
Liam doesn't want us to watch them lose to a 1v9 Darius.
Wait, who won last game?
Heart of Gold.
Heart of Gold.
Yeah. They were down by, I think,
5K.
Yeah, 5K, couple turrets, tons of kills. But Zedia was on Garen, and Flame Horizon, Double Flame Horizon, Black M95. And he was basically just running in and 1v5ing the entire time. Just run to the back line. Sterix pops off. Everything's okay.
So it's like actually just run straight to their backline and delete their backline, is it?
Yeah, they had to wait for the Velcro ult to come off, but that was pretty much it. Other than that, he could just run straight at them.
I see.
Is there a pause?
Yeah, there's a pause. I think they might have had a similar issue where somebody couldn't have connected.
Okay.
So it's a Gragas jungle. Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadows actually picked Aftershock instead of Electrocute. I think Gragas jungle should go Electrocute, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a mistake.
Oh, let me check other runes. So on the left, on the blue side is Grass Swap, Undying, Predator, Electrocute. What is that? The
Airy.
Arcane Comet, and Airy. Wow, there are 5 different keystone runes on blue side, and they have 5 different keystone runes on the right side as well.
So, predictions for who's going to
Red side.
red side? Why do you say that?
So one, I don't think Darius is gonna be shut down at all, and based on last game, I'm not even sure they're gonna address it that well. And then secondly, like, they have a much more well-rounded comp this time. Like, they can actually deal with like wave clearing against the like Lux Vel'Koz, and they have a lot more like hard engage on their side. Like, I just think this is like a much better team comp from the team that won with a worse team comp.
Yeah. I think they're going to have to watch out for Jinx getting killed by a Wukong ult, but they should have enough disengage between like the Gragas ult and, Morgana Black Shield that it shouldn't catch them by surprise, and she should be able to get out. Maybe build an early-ish GA. I'm not sure if that'll be necessary. But as long as Jinx stays alive, I think that red team is going to be able to win this.
Yeah.
Especially with Zedia wreaking havoc on the rest of the team.
Wait, did they play Jinx last game?
They played Jhin last game.
They played Jhin last game.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't.
I'm not sure about the 8.15 crit item change. It's actually a buff, right? Because they moved the power spike a bit earlier.
Yeah.
It's better for Jinx, but I still think, well, if both teams have like similar skill level, the bot lane should be a winning lane for blue side. Mid lane is pretty even. Might be a little bit favor Wukong.
Honestly, I think that the first item power spike for Jinx was huge off of Stormrazor, and with the AD nerf and I think it was like an attack speed nerf, it might be a little hard on her. Especially, I think she's going to need it against Vel'Koz and Lux. If she's not able to hit crits off of her rockets, it's going to be hard for her to get any real damage in.
Oh, to be honest, I just feel like Jinx is a bad pick in this game. Did they pick Jinx early or no?
Can't recall.
Oh.
They picked
But
Morgana
it
first.
really hard.
And
Oh,
then,
level 1. Ah,
yeah,
No.
I can't remember who they picked second.
close. So they didn't kill the ward there either. Oh, what
No.
a shame. I think. Oh, right team won the level 1 by Morgana Q proc. So
Which that's not that great of a start for Morgana. Doesn't she want to start W, or is starting Q okay? As a
starting
support?
Q is
is fine.
okay.
Okay.
Well, this lane is a losing lane anyway.
Yeah.
Especially after the support item nerf, because right now you only have 2 pots instead of 3, and the other lane is a harass lane, it's a
Yeah.
poke lane, right? So if you cannot have the sustain from your pots, you're gonna be low, and you can't really just walk up and try to find an angle for your Q.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Jinx did not take a Dorn shield here.
I agree.
Right. See, so blue side both junglers starting red.
I'm also really surprised that Darius started with Doran's shield instead of Blade.
Actually, it's just generally bad. Oh, the Q hit. Flash? I think if Jinx flash for the Q, then Lux is dead there. Maybe survive by like 10 health or something, but it's a good hook. Well,
Liam looks to be stuck
trouble.
here. Gets the flash out.
They can't fight back. Oh, never mind. They decide to just back. So boss side Lux has no summoner. No, I mean no flash. He still have exhaust. To be honest, I don't think Lux should take exhaust in this matchup.
What do you think she should take? Shield?
Take a cleanse. Take a cleanse.
Oh, cleanse.
Oh, for the bind.
For both binding and also Ari taunt, not taunt.
Charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we can see, Nautilus is already getting so abused by Darius.
Right. This is why Riot is gonna to nerf the Conquer Keystone. The Keystone is just too strong right now.
Pretty sure even if they nerf it, Darius is still gonna win this lane pretty hard.
That's true. So mid lane is even CS. Oh, nice Q.
Yeah,
Ari
though.
is a very good Q onto Wukong, so Wukong is half, so I don't think Wukong will all in Ari.
Yeah.
But anytime soon.
Wukong blows more than half of his health just to stay caught up in farm.
Oh, another Q hit from Morgana.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good sign from the gold for 5 bot lane. That they're like keeping this. They're actually keeping the pressure up. In this
Yeah, and they ran Lux out of mana too.
Yeah.
She had to use.
And they have like
cookie.
the CS advantage. It's like pretty good.
Yeah, but once they get level 6, like you only need to hit the Volk's Q. You don't even need to hit your E, and you just out. Then they will have to burn a summoner.
Ooh, a flash from Gavin there.
That seems
That was
really
not worth.
aggressive. I don't know those.
That's pretty optimal. But it didn't work out. And I think this actually gives Arya a very bad recall timing. So because Wukong can actually push the wave in, Wukong have
Grog is gonna gank. This might be first blood.
Yeah,
that was
no
really
flash.
well played.
Wow. That was a good attempt from Volkos, but Lux has no flash and Jinx just run her down.
Yeah, and this is really bad for Vel'Koz because he's like, ooh, meta's turret.
I think right. Wait, can you check how much gold does Volkos have?
1 second.
1400. He has 927 on him.
900.
Oh, 927. Well, at that point, I think I'd rather recall maybe. Try to get a sapphire crystal and a small 435 item give you AP thing.
Oh,
The amplifying tome, yeah.
Yeah. So Lux upgraded her gold item and then get another pot.
So with Ari missing her flash here, I want to see Wukong hit 6 and all in on that Ari.
Oh, is this another kill on bot lane too?
You have no flash, man. No flash, no wards. Alright, Wukong is 6. Ari is not.
So it looks like Liam's going the power farm route again. He's like 15 CS up.
Right.
Doesn't look like it's working out that well. Gragas has gotten 2 ganks off
2.
bottom.
Yeah. And the bottom's gonna keep winning. Is this another kill too? Yeah.
The heal is able to get him away from the chompers.
Also the flash.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna.
Yet another flash incoming.
Oh
Now he's able to just walk away.
Passive is so good against melee champions.
Actually, not as pretty tanky, so he end up burning nothing. Just run away.
Morgana by. Doesn't matter.
Lux does have flash now.
Well, this is still gonna die, yeah. Yeah, this Jinx is just gonna snowball out of control now.
Oh, there's all-in from Wukong. I think that's it.
Good game,
Yep.
yeah.
Ignite takes him down.
Ignite, get it. It's good of Liam to like capitalize on the flash being down. One ray of sunlight in this dark game.
Wait, look at the Volkos build.
He's going tier.
He's actually going
I
tier.
disagree with
Maybe it's
this.
because Lux has died 3 times.
Going for
Ah.
con maybe.
It's the
So
cry.
yeah, has to cry.
I mean, it's,
No.
it's not really safe for them to try the like aggressive push style anymore in this lane.
I think they can still push down, but you have to land your pokes after that, right? Because if you have a poke lane and you land nothing, you miss everything, then you're doing no damage at all.
Yeah, they've also been positioning really poorly.
I mean, Lux is level 4 still. Like, this is pretty bad. I think they need more vision as well.
Yeah.
If they want to safely push up, because they both blew flash last fight, right? So.
So blue team is picking the position of Gragas without wards. So just I suppose the Liam calling the position of the enemy jungler. That's very good, and Wukong is actually walking topside to make sure he can survive.
Yeah, so they definitely know that Gragas is going to be on the bottom side right now. They don't know that they're taking the dragon currently, though.
They probably have a pretty good guess after seeing the bot lane disappear.
So right now, right team has a really good
Velkai,
coverage.
no.
Oh, no, Volkos run! Wait, actually, Lux just hit her binding, and I think Volkos should just out.
Maybe they're afraid of the Gragas coming in.
Yeah, they don't have vision in the brush in the river.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they know Gragas was there, but they don't know like that he backed off after the dragon.
So Morgana constantly just walking past the wave and try to zone their bowling off. So right now, Jinx already have like over 20 CS lead. Or the
Oh man, here's a double kill too.
Flash chains from Morgana gets them both stunned.
Nice exhaust, but it's useless.
Jinx
Wow.
is able to pick up the double kill.
Yeah.
Just
he
wow.
saw it as soon as the Morgana ulted too. Meanwhile, in top lane, Darius is about to be up 40 CS.
Nice,
Good
nice
disengage
from
from Gragas too.
I think this game is over.
Yeah.
Let's see.
GG
Let's
next.
see how the red team actually throw it.
I mean, in fairness, we thought last game was over for the with like how far up the Project Draven was.
And Liam just trying to use his predator and gank top and find. Wait,
So they're leaving bottom open. Tier 2 is gonna go down here.
Right. They need to do something to their bot lane. Otherwise their bot lane will just break the map open.
Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna get down in time to get anything for this.
So usually when you break the bot turn, you want to hit up. Wait, let's see. There's another engage onto Ari, but Ari flashed out and used her charm.
Oh yeah,
Can
the accent.
she kinda wait? No.
Yeah, she still doesn't have her Spirit Rush from the last engage at Raptors. See if Darius is able to survive
3-on-1,
this.
I think.
Nope.
Oh. See you.
Let's get an assist there, so her gold is reset. So that's great.
Yeah. So I was just about to say that usually when you take down the enemy bot turn, you want to swap your bot lane and top lane. But I think red team want to keep the pressure from their top lane. Well, let's see, there's a fight at Rip Herald. Wukong pop is out and Morgana goes golden, but Liam's Q is able to finish Morgana off.
I think Jinx is much stronger here.
Yeah. It's actually really good that Liam got out so that Jinx didn't get the reset, because I think she would have been able to get 2 kills probably.
Right. Red team also need to use their teleport as well. Yeah. And teleport is got nerfed last patch, right? So it's 6 minutes cooldown.
Yep.
Yeah. Should be getting top for free.
Yeah.
On Gold for 5 side.
I think for red team now is pretty easy. You just group with Jinx and you just brute force down every outer turn.
Probably gonna get Rift Herald pretty soon.
Well,
so pressure.
Actually, Wukong is also very big. Wukong is 302. And this might be able to stop Jinx from like just auto the turn down, right? Because if you are outing the turn, you are pretty standstill, and Wukong can just go into invisible and jump onto you and kill you.
I'd feel a lot more confident in Project Draven's chance of coming back if all of the gold is just on the Jinx, but considering Darius is now like 50 CS up on his opponent, like that's going to be another pretty big thing that they have to deal with. So even if they can blow everything to kill Jinx, there's still like a really big Darius that'll win the fight.
Well, one thing we need to know that unlike last game, Darius actually has no if he CC'd, he's probably will do no damage at all. Because Garen have a W or E that can remove the slow, right? But Darius has no such thing. So for Darius, you need to make sure that you are strong enough, or you just go to the team fight late. So right now, blue team is trying to get outside. Wait,
So
can you guys say something?
What's
oh
up?
yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought my Discord was bugged because I didn't hear anything like for 30 seconds.
No,
and
I was
like,
I was typing in chat. Somebody was asking what the score was. It's currently Gold for 5 is up 1-0. Gold for 5 being the red team this game.
Okay. So red team took down Rip Herald and leave it to Darius, while blue team take ball T1.
And they're gonna go for mid tower here as well. I think you're right. Gold for 5 just wants to group up here. Stop leaving the towers alone. Get that Jinx firing from the back line.
They just need to group with Jinx. They just need to have Morgana and Gragas to stay with Jinx, so that when Wukong came in, they have disengage, and then Jinx can just kill everyone. Because for Wukong, it's like you come in, there's no way out. So Gragas is now passing the blue to Ari. Liam tried to steal, but was not in range.
Yeah, so they're gonna have Ahri go in the side lane, Darius go in the other, and Jinx stay mid for wave clear.
This Gragas going full tank.
Which, I mean, that's in line with what he took for his reign. He took Aftershock.
Yeah, but I'm not a big
fan
of tank Gragas. I feel like if you're gonna to play a tank, you can play something else, right?
Like play Sejuani. It'd be way better here. I think it does what they want.
No, actually, Gragas might be better than Sejuani because Sejuani got nerfed.
What was the recent nerf to Sejuani?
I think it's the stun duration from is it 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds or something?
Ah, okay.
That's a pretty huge one. So it hurts her utility. Let me double check on the LoL wiki. That's fine.
Darius throws down Rift Scuttler top, or Rift Herald top. They know that CPD wants to fight over this dragon. It's a long lane to chase for Darius. He gets his 5-stack proc, gets some heals going, gets the execute. I don't think he's going to be able to chase down the Vilcos here. This is probably going to be his death. Oh.
Not really.
The Olaf's gonna pick
Yeah, Olaf comes in with the Predator.
He'll go hot.
Smites him from this guy.
But Sherry has done her thing. Has done her job.
And they did send Liam over to help with top lane. Vilcos and Olaf over to help with top lane. So it was a free dragon for GP5.
What's a nice binding? And now Wukong is down to half. I don't think Wukong can go onto Jinx anymore. A flash engage onto Lux and Jinx just out and kill Lux.
Olaf has to burn the Ragnarok to get out of the...
Ari went in.
Well, it's actually not bad. I mean, Wukong has to flash to kill Ari. So Jinx do not need to worry about the flash engage from Wukong.
Yeah, that is pretty huge.
And also they get every member of blue team down to half, so I think they have the... Oh, never mind. Nautilus is here to cover and they can be clear from Wilcox.
Rockalaka Lily is just nailing all these Morgana Qs.
Smurfing for sure.
Scripting, you mean? Darius versus Wukong. How do you think this is gonna go?
Darius.
Darius.
I don't care how many kills Wukong has. If you pick Darius against any character that's not Aatrox, I'm picking Darius.
Nope.
Oh, not the real one.
Wukong's a
Catches
coward.
the fake, yeah. Liam might go in on the Gragas here.
Gragas getting top. It's not in a good position.
Full combo from the Velcos.
Wait, the one combo from Wukong actually dealt like half health from Darius.
Yeah, his ult is up very soon on the Wukong, so he might be able to fight Darius.
Nah,
also, Darius has no armor at all. I think this is a dead Darius.
I believe.
Wukong has Ignite.
Oh, try.
Yeah, this is it. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's it.
Wukong cheated.
Very nice pickup from Wukong. Window breaker is unstoppable right now.
And with Gragas down, there's nothing that CPD or GP5 could have done to really capitalize on that commitment bottom.
But Jinx has also very good wave clear, and they actually clear mid lane without using any ability. She just auto, and look at the crate, 414, almost one shot range minions.
So here we have a ton of good vision from Project Draven around the Baron. Well, not really a ton, but we have a lot of good vision there, and I'm surprised that Gragas just sort of walked through and hadn't cleared anything out.
And he just walked through that pink word.
Yeah.
I hope he goes back for it.
You got to use up the scry first, and he's just gonna leave it there.
Oh no, this hurts.
Well, at least they know where it is. They'll take it out next time.
Wukong also successfully take the blue away from Ari.
That's pretty big.
But I don't think they need Ari to wave clear. They have Jinx. So both teams sending multiple members to mid, just playing ARAM, while Darius pushing bot. I think once blue team has someone to answer the bot wave, it's the time for red team to pull the trigger.
Yeah. That bot wave that Darius is pushing, he's not hitting the tower himself, but he's getting the wave to crash, which should be enough to take it down maybe in one more push.
Liam popped his Predator.
Ragnarok. Oh, Predator.
And tried to go in, but got spot up.
Dark Binding lands on Vilkas, but they're not able to capitalize.
And
Ragnarok
also,
goes out. He's going straight for the Jinx. But she's able to flash away. Jinx should be able to clean up here.
Darius is in the fight now.
Yep. Jinx rocket incoming.
This is gonna stop getting anything.
Only hitting Lux from full health. That's not going to kill Lux. Nice dodge.
They get to
She
take
missed
his
the turn
turret
too.
now. Didn't die.
Oh, Lux has no ult. Well, this game is surprisingly close after like a 3k lead from red team.
Yeah, after that really insane start.
I think Liam did a good job to camp his mid lane, which have the potential to kill the enemy carries. So no matter how huge is the Jinx, if Wukong is like big enough, you can just do Jinx.
Yeah, this Mountain Drake's gonna be a really good pickup for them though. Like sieging with the Jinx. Oh come on!
Oh my!
Come on!
What?
Ugh.
That's the early smite from Barracudas, right? Yeah, I saw the health was like 740 something, and then they
Unless his ult does less than like level 1 smite to Dragon.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Gragas smited that, but then it's too early, and Lux out is able to secure the mountain for blue team.
He is 2 levels down from where Liam is, so he might just be used to, at this point in the game, having a little bit stronger of a smite.
I see.
Not sure if people noticed, but Vel'Koz did just blow his ult.
Right.
Mid on like a couple minions. So, I don't know. If goal for
that was
5...
way worse. That's a nice try. Now blue team is trying to finish the Baron. Baron was like 2k. Team's out.
They finished the Baron. Can they get some kills maybe? No, they're gonna back out.
Yeah.
They're actually gonna die.
They actually killed
it's really
both
weird that Gragas went in there. Jinx gonna die.
And here comes Darius.
There he is coming on the back line.
Darius gotta clean up everyone.
One kill.
If he, that's.
He's not Garen.
Yeah.
He's not fast enough.
Yeah. No flash either.
He can't spin. He can't spin like more than Garen.
So now I would say this game is pretty heavily in Project Draven's favor.
Yeah, I'm surprised because like they have so this time they have CC for their speed pusher. So even when Darius has access to backline, they can just give up 1 kill and then they can just back off from that. But well, Volkos, actually Volkos is okay to kill turn, right? Because you have AP, and your auto will do more damage to the turn.
Yep.
I think that last fight was just a little bit unlucky for gold for 5. The depth charge hit both Jinx and Jinx and Ahri or Jinx and Morgana there, and they both got caught in the Lux ult.
I see.
That really shouldn't have happened.
I also think they're kind of rushing in. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a pickup. The Wukong can in fact delete Jinx.
This is what we were afraid of.
Yeah. And with the Baron, they're gonna get a lot of stuff now.
With only Ahri for wave clear, they're probably not going to be able to keep them off the tower here.
Yeah, Ahri against Baron empowered minion is so useless.
Yeah.
Now they're banning lands, but I don't think they have damage to actually kill anyone. So Ahri is actually dead. That's one EQ combo from Wukong. Well, Jinx is alive, so this blue team should back. Wukong is actually going to take the blue away from red team again. Wait, does Ahri have any blue buff this game?
Probably not.
Yeah, poor Ahri.
I think Gragas gets it.
They passed it once whenever she went towards bottom lane. I'm not sure if she had it more than that though. Wukong backed on 2k gold here.
I remember Goblin VS had some really good Ahri games, but this game is probably pretty unlucky. Their team puts a lot of resource to bot lane, and he got camped by Olaf. Oh, nice EQ combo, no EW combo, and all in from the well cost. Morgana
This is gonna be Zedia going down once more.
Another pickup,
Yeah, Wukong is too big though.
Can even catch up to Nihilus.
Yeah, I don't think Nihilus is going to be able to get out here.
I think good, dude. Yeah, you can't kill her, no.
The gargoyle stone plate goes down.
Gragas ult seems unnecessary.
Yeah, he just says, I'm going to keep you here for a while.
It takes for like 20 seconds before the Jinx finally kill Nautilus. I think if Nautilus get another like Thorma or something, then Jinx might die there.
Yeah, there's not much of a magic damage threat from GP5 this game.
Yeah, another EQ combo from Wukong. Morgana has to flash out.
Yeah, that's another good argument for having Gragas be more AP heavy. Try to get a little bit more magic damage from gold per 5.
Yeah, I would have liked if he went for the AP jungle item instead of the tank one.
The runic echoes, yeah.
Yeah.
So blue team is pinging for around dragon, and red team immediately responding with 2 pink wards in the same brush, which is not very useful. Nautilus actually TP down to dragon, and well, to get the dragon, but with a 6-minute cooldown summoner, I'm not sure if that is very worth at this point.
And he's gonna take the long walk back to top lane.
Yeah. So Zetia is able to get another flame horizon onto the Nautilus, which is actually a good improvement from last game, right? Because you told me it's a double flame horizon, right?
Yeah.
Last game.
It was double. It was like 340 to 140 or something like that.
How long was last game?
I don't recall, and I don't have match history because the website's broken. So.
Well, if it's 300 something, yes, it's probably 40 minutes. And no wonder why you guys are so tired. Oh, hey, look at the Lux build. Twin Shadows. Wait, that is going on to the Nautilus, but it will take.
Nautilus is going to be able to wait for the Velcos here. Velcos might be able to disintegrate the Darius.
Is that enough?
Oh, but not before Darius gets the dunk. Trading kills 1 for 1. both top laners out of the picture here. So
I
Baron
think
is coming
red
up
team
in 20
actually
seconds.
Set up a dash push here. No, oh, both junglers using their sweepers, so they know where's the other jungler.
Yeah, without Darius, I think that Project Draven is pretty free to just try to pile on the Jinx and not have to worry about anybody coming in on the back line behind them.
They're able to get the flash from the Wukong, but a flash from the Olaf actually just kills Jinx, and Morgana is gonna die as well. So Gragas has a shutdown onto the Wukong, but I think he will die to Liam.
Yeah.
Olaf
Eventually.
with low health is so powerful, and this should be a free Baron for a blue team.
Arya's gonna get chased out by
Ari,
Darius
just nice
is up
bot
and
lane.
running towards it, but now he gave up. I'm gonna say he might be able to scare him off a bit.
Well, they have no vision in the Baron pit, and they don't have smite. I think blue team should just hard commit to the Baron and kill it, because Olaf has really good.
They definitely can't take. Oh wow, wow! They actually got a lot there, and Ari's not
Never
even dead.
mind.
Ari did not need to go back in on the Olaf there.
Yeah, that was still a huge play out of Ari.
Yeah, that Spirit Rush was just waiting to come back out.
Great. I think they can start this. No, they can't. Now
And, yeah, and now Darius got a triple kill. Well, they waste too much time onto Ari, or maybe I was wrong. I thought Olaf can do more damage, because Olaf got a buff this patch, right? The attack speed buff.
Yeah, it's up by like 15%. So they still have 2 control wards in front of.
So yeah, now they're gonna start it. They have a lot of time.
In front of their
and
blue.
Jinx is gonna kill it super fast.
Oh, a nice double knockout from the Baron, but I don't think that's enough to save him. And guess what? Red team actually have 5 Baron buffs.
Alright, Jinx has her GA now, so she will be able to survive the initial burst from both Olaf and Wukong. She just needs to not stand in front of a Lux Binding this time.
And also not getting hit by the Barracudas E. So blue team is ping for
camping the brush.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I don't think red team will contest that area for like maybe a few minutes. Cause what the red team need to do now is to. Oh wait, red team have Baron. Oh,
yeah,
I was dumb.
This is gonna be a negative Baron power play.
I think red team can just group up as 5 because Jinx has GA, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Especially if they get this pick.
They should be able to. Death charge goes out on the Jinx. She runs away. She's out of the fight for now. Darius is in the front line. Hysterics pops. Both teams are able to disengage.
So it was a 20-second team fight. Both teams using multiple ults, but no one died. Was a good drama.
I mean, it was a Lux and a.
Oh, I was hoping Darius might try to go for this pick off. He can walk in the bush pretty freely too.
Look at the jukes. I think he juked at least 5.
Oh, he got Nautilus.
Oh, but
Nautilus gets rooted as well. Oh.
Jinx was able to pick up Nautilus over the wall though.
It was a good pick, but let's watch how Liam catches them. Liam pops the Predator.
Ari has the Spirit Rush though, so she can get out of this. She took too much damage, I think.
Yeah, she should have used that much earlier.
Didn't a lot earlier.
But Vel'Koz and Lux are both down for, what, another like 15-20 seconds, so I really think they wanted to take that fight there.
Yeah, and now the blue team is starting on the Elder. If they get the Elder, then they have a really good chance to fight. Well, Volcos is not here. I don't think they can actually take it. The Elder is down to 4,600.
They're gonna have to back off.
Yeah, they're gonna
It's
let
gonna
it
reset.
Liam's still trying to keep it alive. I don't know why though. Yeah, it's
They're trying to buy time for Wukong and Volcos because Volcos are already coming to.
I don't know. I think they might just have leashed it a bit, made it.
Well, if the red team is on Elder, it's very good chance for blue team to pull because they have Volcos out the Q and Lux Q. I think Wukong should just wave clear one more wave on the bottom, and then they can have vision from their minions, so make sure no one is flanking them. Well, Dara showed top anyway.
Yeah.
Darius has teleport and he's splitting with the. Oh, he doesn't have Baron. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think Darius is trying to set up a
Baron's
slow
just
push here so that they can start dancing around the Elder.
So right now, blue team is trying to get vision control around Elder again.
They need to be able to bait out this Velko's combo. Already took a little bit too much damage. She's chunked out of that fight. She's gonna have to go back.
So blue team decide to start the Elder, even if the red team has a scatter vision. Red team put down a ward and Darius is teleporting. Elder is down to 4,000. Outing everyone away. Wukong actually died before Jinx died. This is a very good team fight for red team.
It's good right clicking from the Jinx.
Jinx is excited. They're trying to finish the Elder. Liam
Great flash from Liam.
And get the
and the
Velko's ult just melts.
Oh man.
Everyone.
Oh,
that was very.
Almost pops the GA too.
This is massive. This Morgana is in such trouble here.
Too. Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the the dark binding up in time, but she does flash out.
Jinx is still really advanced up here. This is a bolt. Lux ult. Oh man, and Velka's
There's
gonna
the
be
GA.
able to
Is he gonna be able to hit?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, I actually means that the Lux has a Ludon now. Okay, this is a full AP Lux.
Yeah, this is a way better Lux build than we saw last game, where we saw Ardent Sensor on a team that had no AD carry.
Well.
Oh.
This is a QSS from Darius, and Lux has to burn her flash. So last team fight, red team is able to drag is able to split the blue team into a choke point, and they are able to kill Wukong before Wukong kill anyone. And at the time they think the Elder is theirs, Liam showed up, flash in, and smite down, secured the Elder, and followed by a Volcos 4-man ult, able to turn the fight.
Yeah, and without Liam flashing there, that Velko's wouldn't have had anything to hit either. They would have just backed out of the fight, but because Liam was in there in the middle of the pit, they all tried to jump on him, and it was just free damage. Velko's just melting everybody.
Yeah, Liam jumping in, tried steal the Elder and also be the bait. Help his team to win the team fight. So now is the point for Wukong to actually follow, because it's 40 minutes and Jinx is. Wait, Jinx has no heal and no GA this time.
Right. So that being said, and the fact that both Lux and Velko's have Elder, I really want to see them pushing up on this inhibitor here. They should pretty easily be able to take it.
Yeah. But they're pinning for Baron. I think they want to just slow on the Jinx. Another Q under Toad lands.
Liam is just kind of out
Liam
doing
is in trouble.
Liam things.
Has to burn Ragnarok.
Yep.
That might be huge if they want to take the Baron. So now Nautilus is answering the wave that Darius set up a minute ago. I think the right team should try to get some vision control around Baron. I don't think this should be like bottom side. I mean, at least Gragas should not be bottom side with Darius.
Yeah, looking at items right now, Gragas should get rid of that that Hunter's Potion and be stacking a whole bunch of control wards.
So red team has vision, so they know blue team started. Wait, Wukong to come in and out, but only hit Morgana and Gragas. Gragas is pretty tanky, but I don't think he can survive for long.
They just knock Nautilus onto the back into the fight. Velko's disintegrating. Darius and Ari goes down.
Oh, Darius
is down as well.
So
And now
Darius
Jinx is gonna clean up.
Jinx is gonna get excited, but also get exhausted by the Lux. Well, that's why I think Lux should not take exhaust, because you saw that she has to walk back to Jinx in order to get in range for the exhaust.
Yeah, and also I don't think exhaust is extremely good on someone like Jinx, who's gonna keep dealing damage versus like a burst mage.
Well, it's
Wukong
good.
doesn't have ult here, but he should be able to at least take out the Jinx. Especially when she gets knocked up. That's his chance right there.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have the stealth. Okay, well he can walk up as well.
Just buy time.
Yeah.
He has the GA to come up.
Now he doesn't.
Did Jinx fix the trap?
Yep.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, she hit it.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Jinx
So
goes down,
burst.
but they still got Baron on 2 of them, right?
Yeah,
Or did Ari
but
grab
it's
it too?
very good. It's like 2 versus 3. I'm surprised by the damage. That's why I hate Wukong. I hate all assassins, you know.
I'm surprised they didn't wait for like Darius to get up to get the Baron on him as well. Just because I think like him split pushing with Baron would be really strong.
I mean, by the time they take down Baron, Wukong is reviving.
Yeah.
In his GA, so they don't really have the time to actually wait for the teammate to be up.
Yeah.
You saw how Wukong deleted the Jinx, right? And this game is getting 44 minutes in. Okay. So
Yeah.
at 10 minutes, we all think this game will be like FF15, but now blue team making a pretty good comeback. Oh, Liam eating another charm.
And
He has
also,
Ragnarok, so he doesn't need to blow it.
Since like the Jinx and Darius were so far ahead, they're actually full build now, and so like the Nautilus gets to catch up a lot. And that support Lux is now gonna get to build a whole lot of AP.
Oh, E-Flash from the Gragas, very nice out. But Lux jukes 2 CC, still die to damage.
Darius is gonna dunk this probably. Yeah.
Oh my.
Nautilus gonna
The missed
his
Q.
And meanwhile, Ari was fighting Vel'Koz, but
Yeah,
he's
so
kinda caught out here.
So the Nautilus depth charge on Jinx caused her to run backwards into the Vel'Koz, but again we have this Vel'Koz in a very strange situation where he's trying to flank and throw down ults, and it's just causing him to be out of position. He's not able to help wave clear, he's not able to do any flak damage.
Oh, that was too
Darius
Huge
flash
engage.
pull.
But Wukong got to get on the back line.
And
Unfortunately,
killed
he didn't
Ari.
get to finish off the Jinx.
Yeah, however Jinx
I
and
think
Darius
it's the
and
most
everybody are still up,
important
so.
thing.
I think this game.
Yeah, it should
Yep.
be game. Yeah.
Oh, this game is actually
Go for the kill.
Or yeah, get KDA.
KDA padding. Pad mat damage.
Gotta get those LCS points.
Yeah.
Alright. Game 2
Was
goes over to
grueling.
Rip Gold for 5.
Match
I'm
point.
surprised. Very nice comeback. But
Whoa.
until the Wukong falls off. Oh, thanks guys. I'm pretty tired. I need to get to sleep.
Alright.
That
I'm
one
gonna
was-
stay on and watch the last game. I think they're playing at least 3 tonight.
Oh, I see. I thought they're going to play all 5.
Let me go back and
man.
check.
I don't think I have 5 in me.
Well, anyway, see you guys.
See you.
See ya. All right, let me go ahead and grab the next.
Liam's team did get out of chat, so maybe they're getting off.
Da, da, da. Playoffs. Say Chico. It's possible that tonight 2 to 3 games could work for both teams. Going to play 2 games tonight. Yeah, so that they're only playing 2 games tonight. So we will see them tomorrow. Actually, no. They may be able to field 5 on Monday. So these might be continued on Monday. But tomorrow we're going to have all 5 games potentially from the other 2 draft teams, which is Team Not Bots and Afrika Freaking Name Your Team Already. So I'm excited for that. Afrika Freaking Name Your Team Already, I think, is currently on top from the season. They went 4 wins and 1 tie. So it should be interesting to see how they're able to do there. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for Devin for sticking around with me and providing some commentary. And if you're on tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow.